Testing. I was finishing up a snack. There we go. Testing. Alright, so there we go. San Diego Seals. Yeah, I might take a break to still fill that later. Let's see how I do. Enjoy the ball game. San Diego Seals, San Francisco Firebirds. Hello and welcome to Seals Stadium, San Diego Seals, San Francisco Firebirds. Series tied 1 apiece. Seals and Firebirds both looking to take this series. We'll see who wins it. So San Francisco 2-0 shutout in Game 1. Seals a big win, 8-4 in Game 2 to tie the series. Who will win? Who's gonna win? First pitch, Game 3, Seals, Firebirds next. Pick of the mound is Ben Brown for the San Diego Seals, 16th appearance this year, 4.61 ERA, 1.60 WHIP, 57 strikeouts so far this year, 90% strikeout rate for the San Diego Seals, 8% walk rate. We're gonna see how he does. His record is 5 wins and 8 losses. And leading off is the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. It's the Battle of California.
Ball 1.
And there's ball 1 upstairs to start the ball game. And we are underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
And a 1-0, that'll be a ground ball foul. So the count's a ball and a strike to O'Neal Cruz. Glad to have you tuning in. Swung and a miss. 1-2. Beautiful night in downtown San Diego. And that one's high and a fastball, keeping the count 2 balls and 2 strikes to O'Neal Cruz, the center fielder.
Full count.
And that's 4-seat fastball outside, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes, the count is full. Castro's on deck. Ball 4, a leadoff walk for the Firebirds to walk O'Neal Cruz. 1 on for the San Francisco Firebirds. Here's the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Ball 1.
Ball 1 to start his at-bat.
No strike.
Ben Brown struggling to hit the plate here in this first inning. He's struggling big time to get inside the strike zone. And it'll be a fly ball to deep center field. Not going to be too deep enough. There's the catcher and a quick throw to keep the runner on first. So here's Royce Lewis, third baseman for the Firebirds. Royce Lewis, the third baseman. One out, one on. Top of the first inning. Throw back to
He's safe.
O'Neal Cruz. He's called safe.
Ball one.
Oh, too much movement on that fastball. Had like a very sharp angle in the upper outside corner there. Ben Brown has some lengthy hair. It's like waving. You can see it moving.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that was a strike. That woman that said that was a strike, she was right. That was 100% a strike. Don't tell me otherwise, umpire. That was a strike. And then B down the right field line for a base hit. Cruz gonna go to third. He's gonna go to home plate. And he'll score. RBI double. Royce Lewis, 1-0. He reaches his 20 doubles in the air. And the Firebirds lead 1-0. That one just down the line, it bounced down, just stays fair, and just keeps bouncing all the way in the corner, allowing Cruz to come home. And Lewis to slide into second. And it's 1-0 San Francisco here in San Diego on a Sunday night. Tomorrow night, we're going to meet in Vancouver. The Vancouver Grizzlies and the Oakland Ocean tomorrow night. I thought that was a mistake that started that series is tomorrow night, not tonight. Counts 1-1 to Nick Castellanos. The pitch. Oh, there'll be a high fly ball to deep left center field. This one to the track. To the wall. Goodbye. Home run. 2-run bomb for Nick Castellanos. And the Firebirds jump to a 3-0 lead. Here in the first inning. Here in San Diego. 100 off the bat of Castellanos. Deep left center. Gets over the green wall in left center. Here's Luis Campusano. 2 o'clock curve, swinging a miss to start his at bat. The Firebirds catcher. Just a 592 OPS this year. Pretty low. Firebirds off to a good start.
1-1.
Similar to the Texas Twisters Houston Cosmos game I covered yesterday. And the count's 1-1. Forcing foul 1-2. I like when games are on time.
Ball two.
This was the last second change, so
2 strikes.
I have a whole schedule written out till Saturday, and that's gonna be a ground ball. That's gonna get through. Base hit for Campusano with 1 out here in the first. There's still only 1 out. And Campusano reaches first on a single to right. Here's Santiago Espinal for the Firebirds.
1-0.
It's like, what's a good analogy? It's like a gear that keeps spinning. And it's spinning well for San Francisco right now. That gear's turning. Runs are coming home. And the Seals got to find a way to shut it down. Or at least temporarily shut it down so they can get out of the inning. At least foul on the counts 2-1 to Espinal. Oh, he's going to take off for second base. And here's the throw. It is out. They got him. Ben Brown. His pitch. It got to the Seals catcher. And then a very quick throw to second base. To get the out at second. There's Luis Campusano, I believe. Here's Santiago, so 2-2 count to Santiago Espinal.
No.
And that's going to be ball 3, and now the count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Chance to get out of the inning. And that'll be a ground ball to the second baseman, sidearm to first, and that will end the top of the first inning for the San Francisco Firebirds, and they take a 3-0 lead. 2 doubles, and then a 2-run blast from Nick Castellanos, 3-0 San Francisco. And for the Firebirds, taking the mound is Bailey Aubert, 60th appearance this year, 2.91 ERA and a 1.22 WHIP, 66 strikeouts on the year, 18% strikeout rate, 9.5% walk rate for Bailey Aubert. Here is Zach Geloff, the second baseman, the leadoff man for the San Diego Seals. So bottom of the first inning, 253 batting average for Zach Geloff. Four-seamer somehow was outside the plate, but he got the strike call. Series tied 1 game apiece. Both teams looking to win this series here on this Sunday night. Yo, 2. Gonna be a ground ball. That's gonna bounce through in a base hit into the gap in left field to lead off the game for the San Diego Seals offensively. Here's Aaron Coleman. And just fouls off first four-seam fastball. Strike 1. That's 31 RBIs in the air, so that's pretty good for the left fielder, Aaron Coleman.
Yep.
And the count's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Second most stolen bases on the Seals with 7 stolen bases so far this year.
1-2.
Little over halfway through the season, and the count's 1-2 to Aaron Coleman. So we're gonna be to go to the All-Star break. But that'll be fun, by the way. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna like basically skip through all the days off. We're gonna skip through them. Try and make sure it's on a weekend. And 2-2 pitch. Here on the count is 3-2. Yeah, definitely at some point I'm gonna go get some water. Fair foul off to Aaron Coleman again. The count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lengthy at bat here to Aaron Coleman. 3-2. Swing, there'll be a ground ball right to the shortstop. Throw to second. There's 1. There's 2. Double play. 2 down. Aaron. The Seals first. How about that for San Francisco? Here is the shortstop, Corey Seager. And ground ball to the third baseman. And throw to first. And that ends the first inning. And we're going to the second.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So Ozzie Albies is leading off the second for San Francisco, and he takes ball 1. Has 33 RBIs this year, third on the Firebirds. For the... And we foul down the third base line from Ozzie Albies, and the count is 1-1. Pirates have a unique color scheme of red, yellow, and orange, although mostly the road jerseys all orange, which is kind of unique since their main color is actually red. Either light gray and orange are the main colors, and they do have a good tingy yellow as well. Ground ball to the second baseman. Very short throw to first, and there's the first out of the top of the second inning. There's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Ward's 8th in the lineup for San Francisco. It's the first team right at the name. Strike 1. 17 doubles this year for Taylor Ward. Second on San Francisco.
Ball.
And 2 o'clock just nick the corner, but he doesn't get the call. So, yeah, Firebirds had some offense early with the 2 doubles and then the 2-run home run. Nick Castellanos has a fly ball right over the third base umpire. Look out! Look out! Yikes! And the 1-2. Foul at the top of the zone, a 4-seam fastball. Another 1-2.
Ball.
And the count is even. That one was well off the plate, and it's 2-2. Well above the zone.
Ball.
That was the dirt, and the count is now full. Ryan Mountcastle, the Firebirds' first baseman, on deck.
Yes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. And there's 2 down here in the Firebirds' second. Here is Ryan Mountcastle. 9th in the batting order, so the bottom of the order to play. Top order on deck for the Firebirds. 4 home runs this year for Ryan Mountcastle. 229 batting average. And then we have a fly ball. And there's the catch. And we're going to the Seal second. So, Brent Rooker leading off for the San Diego Seals. And it'll be a cutter. Strike 1. 18 doubles for Brent Rooker on the season. So I'm actually hanging something up in my closet. So, yeah. There we go. Counts 1-1. And it'll be a fly ball down the right field line. He's going to try to run after it, but it's going to drop right on the warning track in foul territory. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes to Brent Rooker. He's striking close to 300. Swag and a bash. Strike 3 call to Brent Rooker. And there's 1 down here in the Seal second. First strikeout for Bailey Aubert. Here's Isaac Paredes. Oh, inside. He got away in time. Avoid getting hit, but yikes. What? So... beautiful. This environment in San Diego. Count is 1-1 to Isaac. And the pitch.
Ball 2.
91-mile-an-hour fastball above the zone. It's 2-1. Can't tell if that was on purpose or not. And the cutter at the top of the zone. Fouled off by Isaac Paredes. Piece of the cutter, and it's 2-2. Another foul ball on Paredes. San Diego in a 3-0 hole here early. Trying to get some ground on it. Swing and a miss. 4-seam fastball inside. Strike 3 called to Isaac Paredes. That's 2 strikeouts now for Bailey Aubert. Here is Pavin Smith. 6th in the lineup for San Diego.
Ball.
And takes a circle changeup, ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
Just a 207 batting average for the right fielder, Pavin Smith. One 0. Four-seamer swung and a miss, and the count's even a ball and a strike. And the 1-1. Four-seamer, it's 1-2. Chance to get out of the inning. And four-seam outside. Bit of late baseball here. Sunday night in the NBL. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 called, and that ends the second inning. And we're going to the third. 3-0 Firebirds.
Leading things off. Center
So yeah, the Firebirds with a 2-0 shutout in game 1, and then the Seals a big answer back with an 8-4 win. It's currently 3-0 Firebirds here in game 3. Final of a 3-game series. I'm gonna see how it turns out. The clock goes strike 1 to O'Neal Cruz, the top of the order for the Firebirds. So
0-2.
San Diego. Foul. So San Diego, one of their big opponents, besides the two California teams, would be the Albuquerque Aliens. They'd be probably more of their like enemy almost, since them, the Aliens, and who else is? I don't remember who else is super good. I don't remember the exact.
No.
I don't think San Francisco is near the top.
2-2.
I think the Firebirds kind of in the middle of the division. Swag and a bash. Strike 3 call to O'Neal Cruz. And that's the first out here in the third. Here is Willie Castro. Into this. Into this, I'm going to refill this water
Ball. No.
between the top and bottom half of the third. Castro over 1 today. The four-seamer at 96 foul. Also might take a bathroom break as well. I'll be quick though. I will be quick. Four-seamer at the knees, barely above the knees. Strike 2. 1 to Willie Castro. Swing that'll be foul down the right field line. Pretty good swing by Willie Castro though. And the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
That evens the count. The fastball to the lower outside corner, way off the plate too. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 with the four-seamer. There's 2 down to Willie Castro takes strike 3. 2 down here on top of the third. Here's the third baseman for the San Francisco Firebirds, Royce Lewis. He's 1 for 1 today. He had the double in the first. Four-seamer up outside corner, strike 1.
1 strike.
He's at 92 doubles. Maybe he's gonna get 20 today. We'll see. Chase that fastball to the very upper outside corner on 2. 2-strike pitch. 12 o'clock curve, well placed. And for strike 3, we're going to the Seals third after this. Quick break, I'll be back. Alright. There we go. So here we go. Kyber Ruiz leading off the bottom of the third inning, and we're right back to it. There's a strike. We have some crackers here. Just snacking. 0-2 pitch. Every four-seamer foul.
Ball one.
Curveball, just too much movement and moved way across the plate there, as you could see. You can't have it move too much. You can use the speed to control the movement.
Ball.
Four-seamer low, 2-2. Sorry if you hear chewing. Cutter fell behind on plate by Kyber Ruiz. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Circles. Ginger, but he goes down swinging. One down here in the bottom of the third. Here's Carlos Santana. And takes strike one. 11 home runs, 31 RBIs this year, 768 OPS, and a 249 batting average. And he won the 2024 Gold Glove Award.
Two. 0-2.
Oh, 2. And there'll be a foul. Going way too early. Oh, 2 pitch to Santana. That'll be a chopper towards the second baseman. Starting right to first, and Mountcastle's got it for out number 2. Here's a Brandon Mars, the center fielder. Do the Seals have a hit yet? I have one. Alright.
0-1.
I don't remember when they got the base hit, but it says they have one hit. Fly ball to left field. To deep right field, excuse me. And there's a catch, and that'll end the Seals third. We're going to the fourth. Leading off the fourth inning for the Firebirds is Nick Castellanos. He hits a 2-run blast to the first to make it 3-0 Firebirds.
Yeah.
I was looking for hit 17 on hit 1670.
Drive.
Jason Circle shouldn't have way below the knees, and it's 0-2 to Nick Castellanos. 0-2 pitch. Chased a 12 o'clock curve, strike 3 called. One down here, top of the 4. 5 strikeouts for Ben Brown. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Circle trade up with the knees, strike 1.
Two. 0-2.
0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
I can't get that 12 o'clock curve too low. From Ben Brown, here's pitch number 60. And it's fouled off. by Luis Campusano. They tried to steal second base and they got called out. It was in the second, but could be wrong. Exactly when that was, but it did happen. He did get called trying to steal second base earlier.
Ball, no.
12 o'clock curve off the plate.
Full count.
They're doing that'll be a fly ball to deep left center field. The dive, he can't get it. He's gonna take off to second. No, he'll stop at first, but that was a pretty good hit from Luis Campusano with one out here in the fourth. As Campusano is aboard first once again. Here's Santiago Espinal.
Ball.
Four-seamer inside, ball one.
One ball.
He grounded out his first time. Just 2 homers for Santiago Espinal this year. In the MLB, they got about 2 weeks left, so they got probably about 6 to 8 weeks left.
1-1.
Counts 1-1. And a 1-1 pitch to Espinal. And it'll be a ground ball foul. Once you pitch,
Ball.
four-seamer, and it's 2-2. Four-seamer at top of the zone at 98 miles an hour for 6 strikeouts for Brent Brown. 2 out here, top of the fourth. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's a strike.
Strike one to Ozzie Albies. Won the Silver Slugger twice in his career in Major League Baseball. This is the National Baseball League. Campusano on first. Oh, nice deep shot, but it's foul. On the right field line and into the stands. I do like the little bat on the San Francisco Texas. Kind of comes out and then forms a bat below the Texas as San Francisco on the Firebirds road jerseys. Don't know. Yeah, there you can see it. It comes out of the O and then it goes down. I mean, I found it. I love it. I think it's kind of cute.
1-2.
It's nice. I don't know if cute's the right word, but it's nice. I like it. Only thing is, I might have made these uniforms a little too orange. I don't know though. It's definitely unique. I don't know any team that uses this much orange. Astros maybe. Foul. Counts 2-2. Two to Albies. Swing and a miss to the 12 o'clock curve in the lower outside corner for strike 3, and we're going to the Seals' fourth. Zach Geloff leading off the Seals' fourth. 1 for 1 today, Zach Geloff. The leadoff man. Foul. So the only other time he batted was because he went out first. Just about halfway through the 0-1 pitch to Geloff. Down in the right field line. Foul. It's going to roll all the way to the green wall in foul territory down the right field line. Pitch number 45 from Bailey Aubert.
Ball 1.
Or Ober. I say Aubert, but it's Bailey Ober. Pitch 46. Called strike 3. I don't know about that one. That didn't look like it was on the plate at all. Look at it. Oh yeah, we get a replay. Look. Maybe. Oh, it's hard to tell. You know those little boxes aren't exactly right. They're not right every time.
Deep
Same thing. Okay, that one was off the plate. That was not a strike. No way was that a strike. Maybe in an alternate universe where the rules of baseball are different, that's a strike. But here, no. That is not a strike. Counts 0-2 to Aaron Coleman, with one out here in the San Diego Seals fourth. 0-2 pitch. Did he go?
Did he go?
Check, thank gosh. He did not. If they said he swung, I would lose my mind. 1-2 to Aaron Coleman.
That's a ball.
Counts 2-2, that was way off the plate. Two to Coleman, the pitch. The big ground ball to short. And the throw to first for out number 2. Got him. 2 down here, bottom of the 4th inning. Seals just with a single hit in this ball game. Here is Corey Seager. I don't even remember when they got a hit. Yeah, and when you get a hit, it says they have one. I don't remember it. It did happen though, so
Ball.
not exactly a no-hitter, but
1-0.
I better have to go through. See how deep into this game I'll go. Counts 1-1 to Bailey Ober. I want to say Ober. It'll be a fly ball to deep center field. Well, it's not actually going to be that deep. Very high in the air. O'Neal Cruz under it to make the catch, and we're going to the 5th. John Curtis coming in. His 34th appearance this year for the San Diego Seals. 41 innings pitched. 33 games played already. His 34th appearance. 2-2 record. 23% strikeout rate. 2.63 ERA. We'll see how he does as he'll face the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He struck out his first time, Taylor Ward. Let's see how he does against John Curtis. His name has 2 S's. You say John Curtis? Does it not really make a difference in the pronunciation? I don't know. I'm gonna say John Curtis. And he won. He flinched, but he didn't swag. Turns the ball into strike to Taylor Ward. They were right at first base for the first out, right to Santana. One down here at top of the 5th. Carlos Sanderos wearing number 41. And the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle, he wears number 6. I mean, I don't know why, but I just feel like I haven't seen very many baseball players wearing single digits besides 0. That's and fly ball center field. Pretty much going to trot under it to make the catch for out number 2. Here in the top of the 5th. Here's O'Neal Cruz, is the leadoff man for the San Francisco Firebirds. Top of the 5th, 2 down. 3-0 Firebirds. Could they add to their lead? We'll see. They haven't got anything besides what they got in the first inning. A very similar story to the game I covered yesterday. The Houston Cosmos, Texas Twisters. They're playing today. They're playing today. Swing and a miss. The count's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Gonna be fly ball down the left field line. Foul. Close one though. That almost stayed fair. And the 1-2, 2-out pitch.
Ball 2.
Two-seamer just above the zone. See with the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes to O'Neal Cruz, the leadoff man. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball left field. And okay, better to make the catch, and we're going to the Seals 5th. 3-0 Firebirds, just 1 hit for the Seals. We're going to the bottom of the 5th. Warnings for both the starters. 3 runs allowed for Ben Brown. 4 hits, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. So he does have more strikeouts. Bailey Ober's 5. But Bailey Ober has only allowed a single hit. Through 4 innings, 4 shutout innings. Probably at least 1 more. We'll see. Here's Brent Rooker to lead off the 5th for the San Diego Seals.
No.
He's actually the lacrosse team's called the San Diego Seals as well. I did not mean to do that. Counts 1-1 to Brent Rooker. And some ice cold water. Ice cold water, like at night, is like the best thing on the planet. I swear. I've heard that cereal at night is good too. Maybe I should try it sometime. Cause I eat cereal the way it was intended. The 3-1. Foul. And the count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three to Brent Rooker. Swag and a bash. Strike 3 called. 1 down, bottom of the 5th. And that's 6 strikeouts for Bailey Ober. Here's Isaac Paredes, the 3rd baseman for the San Diego Seals.
Ball, no.
Four-seamer up here outside corner, ball 1. Yeah, one off the end of the bat. Keeping the count to Isaac Paredes. Still just the 1 hit for the San Diego Seals. And another 1-1 pitch. The count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
For Simmer. And that's outside, ball 2, deep in the count. Pitch 65 for Bailey Ober. Pop up. Goes down the first base side, foul. And like way high in the air too. Seals still with just the 1 hit.
No.
Count is full. Pavin Smith, right fielder on deck for the San Diego Seals. He struck out already once tonight. Paredes is 0 for 1 himself. Hit with a high drive to deep left field. This one gonna go back to the track, to the wall. Goodbye, home run. Salabam, Isaac Paredes, number 13 in there. And the Seals are on the board. Just their 2nd hit today. And it's 3-1. The San Diego's now on the ball with an Isaac Paredes home run to deep left field. He mainly got that because of that launch angle. Look at that. High, deep, left it down the left field line. And just enough to get over the wall with 98 mile an hour off the bat.
Ball.
So Pavin Smith, right fielder, takes ball 1. Bottom of the 5th inning. One 0 pitch. Or Simmer in there to even the count, 1-1.
No.
Circle changeup. 2-1 to Pavin Smith. The Seals team. Maybe we can get something out of that Isaac Paredes home run. We will see. Final, a 3-game series too. Series tied at 1, so one's a scary game, will take the series. Slider, and the count is full. Kyber Reeves, the catcher, on deck. Full count to Pavin Smith. 3-2. Pop up behind home plate. And Capusano, there's the catch. 2 down. Firebird Ruiz, the Seals catcher. 327 batting average. He did gun down Capusano at second earlier. With the count 7-1.
No, inside.
And a 1-1 pitch.
High. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the 1-2 for Seamer, and the count's 2-2. That was fastball over the zone at 91 miles an hour. 2-2 to Ruiz.
No.
So the changeup for the count is still
Full count.
barely out of the plate. Carlos Santana on deck. A big ground ball foul, so either Santana will come up next. He will probably, my guess is that he's gonna. What's gonna happen is either gonna come next after Ruiz or a lead off the Seal 6th. Another foul from Firebirds Ruiz for the San Diego Seals. Those uniforms are nice though. Those Seals home uniforms, I love them. 1-2 pitch. That ball's in the dirt. He's gonna take off for first base. Throw. Okay, get him. Oh, he does get him. Just barely able to get the out at first. And we're going to the 6th inning. Isaac Paredes solo bombing his 3-1. So, leading off is Willie Castro, top of the 6th inning. He's 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit in the ballgame for the Firebirds, and there it's ball 1 inside. So, Vicia and Ferrer warming up for the Seals right now in their bullpen. Firebirds looking to maybe get a run back after giving up the solo home run in the 5th to Isaac Paredes. One 1 to Willie Castro. 96 four-seamer.
1-2.
Almost 1-2. 96 mile an hour four-seamer. You gotta get the grammar right. I don't want to be that like nerdy. Gotta make sure you pronounce your words correctly. I don't want to be that. But I do want to make sure I'm clear as I possibly can be while doing this. But 2-2. Pop up on the infield. Third baseman is going to run after it. And there's a catch from Isaac Paredes. And there's one down in the top of the 6th. Here is Royce Lewis, the Firebirds' third baseman. A double RBI and a run scored. And that's what he got all 3 of those. And then he scored himself after not only bringing a run home, getting a double, and then eventually crossed home plate in that first inning. All Firebirds runs were in the first inning, by the way. They haven't got much of anything since. I don't know how many hits they've gotten outside of the first inning. Has it been a no-hitter outside the first inning? Potentially, I don't know. I haven't been really paying much attention because you can't look at the stat. The game won't tell you that. Wait, will it? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! It has been. It's been a no-hitter throughout this entire game. It's been a no-hitter basically since the first. Not a lot of offense, really.
Ball.
Slider on the counts 1-2 to Royce Lewis. The only real offense besides the Firebirds first was the solo homer from Isaac Paredes. It's the only other offense we've had. Foul. Hard shot, though. From Royce Lewis. 104 off the bat. And it's a little scary. If I'm going first, I'm worried about what the next pitch is going to be. Foul down the right field line. And it's foul, and the count's 1-2 to Royce Lewis. If I'm John Curtis right now, I'd be worried about what the next pitch is going to be.
2-2.
Not surprised by that after that foul ball that was like 104 miles an hour. He's worried about giving up a home. He's worried about going down the middle.
That's a ball.
Proving my point. He's worried about going down the middle, as you can see. Count is 3-2. Nick Castellanos on deck. Payoff pitch to Royce Lewis.
Ball 4. Take your
And
man.
ball 4, he walked him. No surprises there. After giving up a 100... After he hit a foul ball 104 miles an hour, I understand why he'd be a bit scared. To go down the middle again. There's Nick Castellanos. There's the 2-run bomb in the first inning. The deep left center. Just enough to get over the green wall for the 2-run blast. So he did get a hit his second at bat though. And foul. Bounces off the green wall in foul territory. Won the Silver Slugger Award in 2021. Plays for the Phillies in Major League Baseball, aka the real world, because this is fantasy. Pop up a high, no play. Cyber Ruiz under it. He'll watch it. And there's the catch out number 2 here in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher Luis Campuzano.
And here comes the catcher, Luis Campuzano, to the plate for the Firebirds.
Ball 1.
Too much drift on that slider, too much movement. Foul. Counts 21 to Luis Campuzano. And the 3-1. Slider foul, I just realized. 3 games in a row. I'm amazingly staying on the West Coast. It's like this 3-game stretch. Yesterday we were in Texas. And today we're in San Diego. Tomorrow we're going to be in Vancouver. And we'll have a 2-day break. We'll be back on Thursday for. We're gonna be in Utah on Thursday. And finally on Friday we're going to Columbus. So we'll cover a local game, the Aviators and the Toronto Huskies in Columbus. That'll be fun. 1-2. Then we're going to be in Vegas. We're going to be in Edmonton on Saturday. Showing the Eagles and the Las Vegas Gamblers. So we're going to show the Gamblers twice this week on the road. We're going to show them in Utah and then in Edmonton. Counts 2-2 to Luis Campuzano. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Straight 3. Got him on a slider. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. So Carlos Santana leading off the Seal 6th. They still trail by 2. And the bouncer towards the second baseman. Ran through to first, and now Castle's got it, and there's 1 down on 1 pitch here in the Seal 6th. Here's Brandon Marsh. 297 batting average overall. See some in-game monthly stats. Has 6 home runs and 30 RBIs here in this season in the National Baseball League. Oh, there'll be a fly ball to deep right field. This one gonna go to the track, to the wall, and Castellanos got it. And there's 2 outs here in the Seal 6th. Here's Zach Geloff, the Seal's second baseman. Slider on the corner, swing and a miss, strike one. Rasmussen and Lynch warming up in the San Francisco Firebirds bullpen. '85th pitch for Omer. Cracks one down the left field line. Foul. Oh wow, that got into a really obscure corner. 0-2 from Ober. Slider foul. Can they get Bailey over to pitch the 7th? I'd be impressed to see if he can go like the full game. Be up the middle base hit for Zach Geloff. And maybe they pull him here, we'll see. And they're gonna keep Bailey over on the mound. Probably means he doesn't come back for the 7th. Oh, he's taking off for second base, and the throw, it is not in time. Stolen base, Zach Geloff, here in the Seal 6. Stolen base number 8 on the air for Geloff. I mean, he took off for second base, and then he slides in safely. How about that? For Zach Geloff and the Seals, here is Aaron Coleman. How about fly ball to center? Neil Cruz is going to get under it, and he'll make the catch, and that's going to end the 6th. We're going to the 7th inning. Seals still trailing 3-1. So Alex Vesia making his 33rd appearance of the year for the San Diego Seals, record 21, 3.58 ERA. For Alex Vesia, 26% strikeout rate, 211 against righties, 278 against lefties, and he's going to face off against the DH today for the San Francisco Firebirds, Santiago Espinal. Top of the 7th inning.
Yep.
Firebirds lead 3-1.
0-1.
And the 0-1 pitch. Circle change for the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th to Santiago Espinal. Swing, that'll be a blasted left field. That one, there she goes. Goodbye. Home run. Santiago Espinal with a solo bomb. 104 off the bat. To deep left field, 3rd home run this year for Santiago Espinal. Just his 3rd of the year. And it's 4-1, San Francisco. And he got a perfect shot to deep left field. And boy, did he get some power on it. And he got a good launch angle. Didn't get quite to the second deck, but he wasn't far off. Here comes Ozzy Albies. 7th in the lineup for San Francisco. They now lead 4-1. It'll be ground ball foul down in the right field foul territory. Ozzy Albies is the second baseman for the Firebirds. 0 for 2 today for San Francisco. Firebirds with a 4-1 lead here in the 7th inning. Top fly center field is going to go a bit deeper than I expected. Still not too deep as Brandon Marsh able to make the catch in center. One down here, top of the 7th. Here's Taylor Ward, the left fielder for San Francisco. Taylor Ward without a hit today for the Firebirds, and there's a 4-seamer right on the lower outside corner. Strike one. San Diego, I mean, Alex Vesia not doing them any favors right now. They give up the solo homer. Neither giving up anything else, but still. Not doing them any favors with that. Slider the count's ball and 2 strikes. We'll see if they keep Bailey Ober on the mound for San Francisco. Counts 1-2 to Taylor Waller, the pitch. Swag and a base. Strike 3 called. 2 down here, top of the 7th. That strikes out Taylor Waller. Here's Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 5 in the series. He only came out to play 5 times in 2 games. Not counting today. But only 7 appearances. I feel like maybe he walked sometimes in one of the first 2 games of the series. That could have happened. So count 0-1 to Ryan Mountcastle. Way off the plate. Like, that was like a full foot off the plate from Vesia. And the 1-1 pitch. Receiver the counts 1-2, top of the zone. To Ryan Mountcastle. One to the Mountcastle, the pitch.
Ball. Shoe ball.
Counts 2-2 to Mountcastle. 2-2.
Full count.
And the count is full. Center fielder O'Neal Cruz is on deck for the Firebirds. And Alex Vicia's payoff pitch. Foul. Like to get back to Ryan Mountcastle. I haven't been counting the pitches like very clearly. 3-2.
That's a ball. Take your base.
And that's ball 4. That'll walk Mountcastle 2-1. 1-on for San Francisco. Here is O'Neal Cruz. Alex Vici is struggling to get out of this inning. As I said, not doing the Seals any favors. Oh, high shot, deep to right, but it's foul. But good. 107. Holy, I'd be terrified to go down the middle again. Sliding the count 0-2 to O'Neal Cruz. Yeah, he's probably gonna stick it either at the knees or at the belt. Or he's gonna struggle to even hit the zone. Swing and a miss. He bit on the 4-seamer below the knees, and that's strike 3, and we're going to the Seals 7th. Santiago Espinal has a deep drive to left field. 4-1 Firebirds. No 7th inning stretch, whatever. There's Corey Seager. I don't know why there was no 7th inning stretch. Usually that's where it would be. But there wasn't one.
Ball.
Slider, that'll be ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch to Seager. Seager hasn't got a hit today despite having a 306 batting average. Sometimes they do go hitless. And the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Cruz trying to chase after it, and he's not going to get there. Seager going for 2. And is he going to stop there? Yes, he will. Leadoff double for Corey Seager, and he's got his first hit today. His 16th double this season. So yeah, they're gonna pull Bailey Ober. Finally. It's been a lengthy one for him. He's done pretty well, but finally they're gonna pull Bailey Ober, and they're gonna bring in Drew Rasmussen. 35th appearances here for Rasmussen. 36.1 innings pitched, 2-6 record, 11 holds, 4.46 ERA, 23% strikeout rate, 212 against righties, 309 against lefties. Stark difference there. Here's Brent Rooker, bottom of the 7th with 1 on and nobody out, and it'll be I shot, 106 from Brent Rooker. Struck out twice today. Man, 106. Those multiple players, you're just crushing these foul balls at 100 plus miles an hour. A one pitch. Look at him, a sinker in the cast. The ball's 2 strikes. We'll watch. He's gonna strike out at. The worst thing that could happen is when you hit a ball that's like a foot, like less than a foot outside the foul pole. But still outside the foul pole. And then you strike out. That is just awful. I've seen that a couple times, and the count's 1-2 to Brent Rooker. Remember, he struck out twice today. Fly ball to right. Castillo's gonna get under it to make the catch. And there's a throw. Is he gonna tag? Yes, he will. And they got him too at third base. And there's 2 outs. There's a double play for you. How about that? Fly out. And then get Corey Seager out at trying to take third base. A very good throw. Get the music, it makes like no sense. What? Is this like ambient music? Fly ball to right. Foul ground. He's gonna try and run on it. And he made the running catch. How about that for Nick Castellanos? And that ends the 7th. We're going to the 8th. Jose Ferrer, 20th appearance this year, 2.25 ERA, 17.6% strikeout rate, 190 against lefties, 209 against righties, 3 holes. Doesn't have much a record, at least not a physical record there. It said 0-0. Usually Castro, the second in the order, hasn't got a hit today. Takes a sinker, ball 1, upper outside corner. Yeah, this game's been a wild one. There's been some interesting stuff in that, but this game has been like crazy, but crazy games are fun. I haven't had many of them. There's probably I can't even think of the most crazy. Like a game where I think Will Smith got like multiple home runs. And strike call to Willie Castro, 1 down top of the 8th. Out here at San Diego is loving it. But despite their team being down by 3 runs, here's Royce Lewis. Doing some ice cold water. I'm almost done with it. It's gonna get through. Center field, a hard shot from Royce Lewis. He's got a 1-out single here in the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
There's Nick Castellanos. Man, the incredible running catch and foul ground in the bottom of the 7th. Plus the home run today, so he's had a very productive day for the Firebirds.
No, that's a ball.
Slider, and there's ball 1. I did listen to the Guardians White Sox game today. I did listen to an archive, or you essentially what it does it when you listen to the archive. I didn't know this. It basically takes away most of the ads and just nothing. Not always, but most of the time. That's what. Since I have the paid subscription, I listened to it. It was a fun game. I listened to it while preparing all the highlight stuff. And it wasn't until too late that I realized, oh, I screwed up and I spent a bit more time redoing the schedule for the rest of the week, and then now we are where we are. And the 2-1 pitch. It'll change it with the Cavs, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos from Jose Ferrer. Lengthy game. 2-2. 2-2 foul. To Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Struck out Castellanos. 2 down here on top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Luis Camposano, with 2 down and 1 on. Foul.
Ball.
Clear change up for the counts 1-1. You might hear some ice because I'm gonna eat the
Ball
ice.
two.
Not really. This is not hard ice. This stuff's like a little tiny where it's melting. It's melting in my mouth basically. You might hear me chewing a little. I'm not chewing hard ice. That's what you're thinking, not what's happening. To the Campusano. Fly ball to the second baseman. And the throw to first. Got him. And we're going to the bottom of the eighth. Outstanding. Taking the mound for the San Francisco Firebirds. 27th appearance this year. 26 innings pitched. 3.12 ERA. 26% strikeout rate. 264 against righties. 196 against lefties. We're gonna see how it does. He has 8 holds on the air. He has 8 holds on the air. Behind the research to make sure it was clear. So Patrick Smith leading off the 8th inning. Knuckle curve. He takes it at strike 1. Don't know how that was called a strike though. It was, I can see it, but
Ball.
that was called a ball. What the heck? One of the top upper outside corners, Santana warming up with the Firebirds bullpen. So the one in the upper outside corner gets called a strike. A knuckle curve, but when he does the exact same pitch, and there's a ground ball to the second baseman. For the first.
He's out.
And there's one down there. The logic of that umpire is not making any sense to me. So the one at the top of the zone, upper outside corner, knuckle curve just barely drops in. It gets called. It gets called a strike. Then he does it again. This time at the same exact pitch.
No, outside.
One was off the plate that time. This one was in the zone, up lower outside corner, same as the one at the upper outside corner. Another ground ball to the second baseman, and sidearm to first, 2 down. Back-to-back groundouts for Alex Lang and the Firebirds. I just do not understand how that was called a ball. Whatever. Here is Carlos Santana with 2 down, bottom of the 8th. Seals trailing by 3.
Ball.
Something ain't working for San Diego. I don't know what. Well, no. Fly ball, foul territory. He's going to try and run after it, and he will be able to get there, and that will end the 8th. We're going to the 9th. That wasn't that crazy of a run down, but we're going to the 9th inning. 4-1 Firebirds. Javier Assad leading off the taking them out for the 9th for the San Diego Seals. 36.7 ERA, 64.2% strikeout rate, 35th appearance of the year. We'll see how he does. Here's the DH, Santiago Espinal. Homer RBI scored today. It's me chewing already melting ice. I'm not chewing hard ice, like, you know, right when you pull out of it. I'm not doing that.
Ball inside.
Actually, that hurts too much for me to even want to do that. So no. I'm not. So, San Francisco, they're in like the final home stretch of this one, man. 1-2 pitch, that'll be curve. Bad timing on the swing there from Espinal. And the 1-2. And that'll be a bouncer towards the baseman. And the throw to Carlos Santana. And there's one down in the top of the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzy Albion.
Ball one.
That's 101. One pitch. And there'll be a fly ball down the right field line. Goodbye, home run. Line drive, home run for Ozzy Albion here in the city of San Diego. 103 off the bat. His 10th home run of the year. He reaches double digits. 5-1 for the Firebirds.
No, that's it.
Picking up the count's ball 1 to Taylor Ward. Ground ball foul.
Ball two.
And the count's 0-2. And the count's 2-1. Not 0-2. Fly ball center field. Brandon Marsh gonna sit under it. And there's a catch, and there's 2 down here at the top of the ninth.
Now batting, first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And the first baseman Ryan Mountcastle to the plate for the Firebirds. You did walk earlier today. I'm trying to put my retainer back. I've had my retainer in this entire game because I've been snacking, drinking ice water, all that.
No ball. One strike.
Down 0-1 to Mountcastle. The pitch.
Ball. Down low.
Sick of keeping the count, 1-1. Another pitch to Mountcastle. It'll be a chopper towards the shortstop. Go to first. And got him, and we're going to the bottom of the ninth. Ozzy Albies. A solo bomb to deep right. A line drive home run. 5-1 Firebirds. And they're going to close it out. And Hobie Miller taking the mound for the Firebirds. 39th appearance of the year, 3.61 ERA, 13.2% strikeout rate, 194 against righties, 358 against lefties, 3-2 record, 3 holds, 42.1 inning pitch. We'll see how he does. His 13.2% strikeout rate. See how well he handles this one. Here is Brandon Marsh to lead off. 295 batting average. Ground ball to the second baseman. And the third of first. Got him. One out here in the ninth. Seals down to their final 2 outs. I mean, they need a grand slam just to tie it. Circle changeup, really good circle changeup. Strike 1 to Zach Jelloff from Hobie Milner. And that'll be a ground ball. Oh, diving play at first, run to the bag, and there's out number 2. Seals down to their final out. Nice diving play by Ryan Mountcastle. There is Aaron Coleman for the final out for the Seals. 1 out to go for the Firebirds.
Ball. No.
Oh, he has a unique pitcher, so maybe you ought to get this just like that. Although his first pitch was ball 1. Coleman, the left fielder, the last chance for San Francisco. I mean, last chance for San Diego, sorry. Super foul. That's what I want. Fly ball center field. And O'Neal Cruz jogging. He'll make the catch, and that's the ball game. The Firebirds win the game 5-1 over the San Diego Seals, and they take the series 2-1. So just a solo home run for the San Diego Seals. Isak Paredes. That's all they got one run for. It's the Seals. Billy Ober the win. Ben Brown the loss. Firebirds won the series 2-1. Final score: Firebirds 5, Seals 1. 5 runs, 7 hits for the San Francisco Firebirds. 104 hits for the San Diego Seals. And I'm Thomas, your host. Glad to have you. And I'll see you in the next one tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Grizzlies and the Oakland Ocean. See ya. 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Goodbye. See you later.